Alright, here at the Lost Sea, about to go in. Large sea, it's underground. See the fish with no eyes. Pretty cool. Can't wait to see it. Okay, going down the Lost Sea. Here we go. It's 4.5 acres lake in the caverns. There's Adrian. What's up, girl?
This town for Timothy, whichever is easier for you to say. This is a hiking tour. It is a 3/4 mile round trip hike. The first half mile is a gradual decline of 140 feet to the lake. When we're at the lake, we'll be taking a boat ride. The last 1/4 mile is more than a gradual incline back up to the shallow tunnel. It is more of a strenuous walk. Now on the way back out of the cave, there are 3 rest stops. Now the shallow tunnel is not the natural entrance. The natural entrance is actually about a 1/4 mile that way. I'll point out later in the door. We did blast through 135 feet of rock in 1964 to make accessibility to the cave easier. What you guys are currently sitting and standing in is called the Big Yellow Tunnel. It is called that because it is big, it is yellow, and it's a tunnel. It's not like the name.
Thanks. Is that cool? Yeah. Oh. Here on that one. It's a big drop too. There's low hanging rock.
Once again, they are up in this corner for those active anthodites.
Stay with your dad, David.
It is. Once again, they are up in this corner right here.
Wow.
Are you the last of the group? There's 2 more. While you're in the cave, all the black writing you'll see on the wall is authentic to the Civil War. The white writing or white scratches is just early settlers graffiti. Also, as you are making your way through here, watch your head for the low-hanging rock on the right. That is called the rock of the
Early settlers graffiti.
Hear what he said. So the black writing is Civil War.
Black writing is Civil War.
The white writing is just English writing.
Oh, okay.
1765.
1865.
1765.
1765.
1863.
No, that's 1863.
Oh, 1868.
I swear it's an 8.
That's a 30, sweetheart.
I was about to say, yeah, 1863.
Nice GoPro.
Appreciate it. What is this up here? Is that like a little sign? Like a little road marker or something? Oh, wow, look at that. Mm-hmm. Oh, just the hanging rocks, hanging rock caverns.
There's a little hole right up here on the left. That thing goes down for egg.
Oh, really?
This right here. Oh. Like, it, not immediately, but once you get down there, there's a big old pit under there. It keeps on going. It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
It
That's
goes,
just keep on going down that way.
it levels out, and there's somebody put a plank over there, and there's like it's a drop, and you can walk across the plank to the other side over there.
That's awesome.
If you fall off the plank, you can dive. It's,
Oh, yeah.
it's a little bit deep. I've been here like
It's called that because of these hanging bedrock pennants above you. They were not always bedrock pennants. At one point in time, they were just regular rocks. That wasn't until the whirlpool happened. A whirlpool was caused by two different water sources meeting. They met up, caused a whirlpool. A whirlpool ended up sucking away minerals from anthodites, like these few sets we have here, leaving them almost colorless. That was sucked away the minerals from the bedrock pennants, from the rocks leaving behind those bedrock pennants we have. Now, along with those bedrock pennants, we have
That's hilarious.
They go up there, like,
The old fancy floors in the bar is where the campsites are now. These are flattened out areas. So
they
that's
still
where.
have the bar?
No. Just, we'll have Boy Scout troops mostly that come down, like summer camps.
That's cool.
There's Crystal Falls.
now, some people would love to swim in that. It's like 4 degrees and you will drown. And
4 degrees?
at the very bottom, it's like
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a distillery. That's an official distillery for some moonshine down here. So, authentic Tennessee moonshine still.
it's for whenever you want the rust and the alcohol.
Oh, we're gonna make a business down here.
Oh yeah. You want to support the profit, 50/30?
Oh yeah, we can definitely make a profit. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's cool. You see the water. Yep. You can barely see it with a GoPro, but there's water down there. Oh yeah. They're saying the water is like 4 degrees in that hole up there, by the waterfalls is.
Actually, put it out there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I think we're about to get down there now. All right, this is the
That's
Lost
the one they
Sea.
don't know how deep it is.
Yeah, they had scooped up to go over there, but they didn't explore it.
That is the Lost Sea. Yeah, we're about to get in the glass bottom boats. And deal with the fish and stuff like that will be in the sea. Oops.
y'all the last of the group. Alright, before we get loaded up on the boat, there are a few things we need to go over. First thing is, this is a floating boat dock. It'll move when you step on it. If it does move, don't be alarmed. It's supposed to do that. Now, in between the boat and the dock, there may be a gap that forms. Step over the gap, not in it. In it is the lake. Go into the lake, I'll help you back up onto the dock when you need to try again. While you're on the boat, go all the way to the end. Also, please remain seated. If you're standing, you may fall into the 56-degree water. You fall in, yell red or blue, I'll throw you one of the seat cushions. They will double as your flotation device. While you're not driving with me, I'm terribly sorry. That being said, you have any larger groups of
Right there's one of the rainbow trout.
How many's in this group right here? All right. Group of 11, you guys win, you guys put on down, do the thing. Any other groups of 5 or more?
5.
You said 5?
That's 5.
Alright, I'll give the group 5. You guys come down also.
Time of his life.
Oh yeah. Check him out. He's pretty big too.
I'm currently sitting there going.
Oh, here he goes. He's expecting to be fed.
And I've heard they do not taste good.
Oh, they don't taste good?
No. No, there was a story. The first one.
Uncle Steve.
One of them jumping into the boat and the lady stealing them. And
That's retarded.
the thief taking it home and eating it. It was hilarious.
By chance, we have a group of 2. All right, you guys will be on the red side.
All right.
Solo.
Now, we are going to take off from this dock at full speed. Brace yourselves. All right, 3, 2. All right, we have now hit full speed. Hopefully no one got whiplash. You can feel the wind through your hair. This is full speed. If it's too fast for any of you, I am deeply sorry. Our boat has 2 speeds, this and off. They're about the same exact speed. We are currently in a no-wake zone because the boats
Now,
cannot
if
make
you go back, you have to do the same thing over again.
Now, we are the 18th cleanest body of water in this world. We are actually the 2nd largest underground body of water. We're in the Guinness World Records for being America's largest underground body of water. 2nd largest in the world. The first one's located in South Africa. It's only known as their though for scientific reasons. Plus, their cave is a sulfuric cave. Sulfur and people really don't mix that well. Now, right now.
Alright, well now congratulations, you are now sailing the Lost Sea. The Lost Sea is America's largest underground lake. Now this is the largest room we have accessibility to. This room is 800 feet long, 220 feet wide, and 65 feet high at the highest point in the ceiling from the surface of the water. Now mentioning the water, the depth of the water does work like a swimming pool. The further you go out, deeper it'll be. Right there next to them boats, it is actually 10 to 15 feet deep. Now, center lake, it is 30 to 35, and at the back wall, it is 70 to 75 feet deep.
Yeah, you can see them floating around.
Here's this one right here. Now, once we get to the fish feeding area, you'll see a lot more of the rainbow trout. Now, in 1973, there was a diving exploration. That exploration found a small opening. Excuse me, sorry about that. That opening goes back 800 feet into a second chamber. That second chamber is double the size of this room. It is also completely submerged in 100 feet deep water. Throughout 1973, they dove into that second chamber. Throughout that year, it caused a pressure buildup, a shift, and a rock fall. Luckily, all the divers got out safely. They did deem it too dangerous to be dove back into, though. Reason for that is because the rocks on the opening, making it nearly impossible to dive back into. If you wanted to dive back into that second chamber, you'd have to take off your diving tank, push it in front of you, and then go in after it. That is incredibly dangerous for no matter how experienced you are. Now, that opening to that second chamber is about 5 feet from the bottom of the lake along this left wall. Now, we have done scans of that second chamber. We have found 2 of the walls. We are still missing the other 2. But with the area of that second chamber that we know of, the Lost Sea actually holds 13.5 acres of water. To put that in perspective, that is double this lake. This lake is 4.5 acres. That is 9 additional acres of water. As I did mention before, the rainbow trout, they're not natural to the lake. They were introduced in 1967 as part of a science experiment. They were put in here to see where the water left the lake. So we branded them with the Lost Sea Adventure and our phone number, hoping that they'd find an exit, get caught in a river or a stream somewhere near here. The main problem with that was they couldn't see in total darkness, so they stayed in the lake. We added lights into the lake. They still stayed because by that time they started getting fed from the boats. As we are getting closer to the fish feeding area, the rainbow trout can and they might jump into the boat. If they do not jump out of the boat trying to get away from them. You'll meet more of them. If they do jump into the boat, either pick them up, toss them back into the lake. Yes, pick them up, toss them back into the lake. Or ask me to do it because you guys are not allowed to keep them.
So I have a dumb question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the water like clean? Is it salty? Is it, can you drink it? I mean, not that I want to.
Now the water is actually fresh water. It is the 18th most pure water in the world.
Oh, wow.
You can get a cup of this out, you can drink it. Just would not recommend drinking large amounts at one time. Now the water is 98% pure, 2% mineral. Now small percentages of that 2% is calcite and magnesium. Magnesium is the main thing in laxatives. If you drink enough of this water at one time, it would have the same effect. That is why we don't let people drink the water.
I'll put my GoPro in the water.
Yes, please.
Oh, he's feeding them now.
Oh.
Look at him come up.
Now there are a couple of rumors about the rainbow trout that they're blind and albino. Neither of those are actually true. They're not born albino, they cannot become albino. As you can see on them, they're not albino. They do lose the majority of their color though, in total losing about 75% of their color. As you guys can also see. Now when it did fall, it hit the bottom of the lake, doubling the depth of the water, giving us our 70 to 75 feet deep water. Also, I'm just kidding, it did not happen last Thursday. It happened 2,000 years ago. We know that because of these pieces of drapery. Now, drapery does not grow in between two rocks. It does grow on the face of a new rock, though. We have had these isotope dated. The oldest one is the cone-shaped one at the end.
Ice cream.
Now, along with that drapery, we have soda straw stalactites. You can break one of those off, drink out of it, it would just make anything you drunk taste like rust. It would also cost you $500. We have our upside down, backward state of Florida, as many people believe it describes them, and Bessie the milky cow.
Nice.
Now, Bessie does drip 39 times a minute, so if you are on her for long enough, you will get a nice little shower. Now, did anybody get dripped on by Bessie or her friends?
Me.
Now, that is called a cave's kiss. Her dripping is 1 year of good luck.
Also $500.
Now, did anybody not get dripped on?
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. We are up under the men's restroom. Who said, are you serious? No, I'm just kidding. We are actually about 140 feet beneath that first parking lot. If you parked there, then you could be up under your car. And now at the back of the chicken leg, there is a volleyball-sized hole. That is where the water came rushing out to form our baby Grand Canyon. Once again, that volleyball-sized hole at the back of that chicken leg. And this is the third and final rest stop. Thank you all for coming out, being a part of my tour here at the Lost Sea today. If you enjoyed the tour, I was Tim or Timothy. If you did not,